Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Eddie Butler will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Butler stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving stop to first. It's in time. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Thomas Hartman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Pereira is over, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Barons are out in front here, 4-0. Digging in to try it again, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Navarro waits on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Carlton Navarro. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 4-0. Striding in once again, number 3. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express.
Ready for another chance? Rich Pereira. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score tonight. The Birmingham Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Castro earns win number 4 on the season, allowing only a single hit. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here. Diego Vizcaíno will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face them. For this team, I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jay Ponce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Carlton Navarro. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so balls have been a real struggle for him. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Barons are out in front here. Leading off the inning, Adrian Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the place in the right time to get something going. The last thing that we do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ready once again, Ray Ramiro. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the runner back safely. And he'll step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits. Stepping into the box, number 3. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working to keep them in the game here. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Pereira is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Barons jumped out to an early lead in the first and never. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage. Jen Ho Tseng, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third.
Digging in, Adrian Sanchez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hits a short. Reined in. And that's the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak? Into the box, number 3. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
All right, get it that way. Good job. Get him set.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Ramiro, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Romero.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now to the plate, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ray Ramiro. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Ponce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Jacob Henneman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. About time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Settling in now, Thomas Hartman.
Now batting, shortstop, Thomas.
The 1-1. On the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Digging in now, Ray Ramiro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Romero.
And the runner's breaking for third. Now he'll step off. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now at the plate, Adrian Sanchez. He singled his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Into the box now, number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hartman is under it. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 4-2.
And the final line score. First from Victorious, Smokey. 5.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Birmingham Barons and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Adrian Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Soft liner towards short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man. Now batting, Adrian Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. We've played 2 full. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Stepping in, number 3. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding in, Carlton Navarro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wind up, and the 0-1.
Navarro.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded. And that's the first out. Digging in, number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Runner goes for second, and he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now at the plate, Ray Ramiro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now in the box, David Estrada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up. And that...
Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pereira is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So digging in now, Carlton Navarro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Navarro.
3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramiro loves it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
Welcome to MLB. Ready now, Adrian Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adrian.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Work. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. The Barons are out in front here, 1-0. Stepping in, number 3. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rios is after it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Weaver, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground towards short, scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Rios is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Adrian Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes on 0-2. And gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Carlton Navarro. He singled his last time up.
Carlton Navarro.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Digging in once again, number 3. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Smokies lead it 2-1. Ready once again, number 3. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Pitch popped up. Sanchez has got it, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jason Merritt claims the win out of the pen.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Castro gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Third baseman, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hippern is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Durham aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now in the box, David Estrada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Estrada.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Fielder number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So striding forward now, Todd Callaway, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in and looking for more. Number 3. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Garcia at third with 2 away. Flying toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out rigging knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Soft liner towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on one hit, no errors. At the plate, number 3 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit to third. A terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Fielder number 19, Adrian Ramirez.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
First baseman number 4.
Stepping into the box, Todd Callaway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. 9-6, the final tally in this one. The Barons crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Volstad is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
All right, here's how the visitors will.
Now batting, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
Cue shot here around towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in, Mark Matheson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So coming to the plate, number 3, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Hit back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. Really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He's running in there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nice.
1-1 home. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Digging in, number 3. He singled his last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Blue Wahoos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Stuart McCaig wins his 3rd of the season. Barrett Aston records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan,
This player is hit with a consequence.